Welcome back everyone. If you're new, my name is Kubra and thank you so much for clicking on this video. So this week I've decided to shoot a room tour video finally after a while, because I've been trying to arrange everything, try to make it perfect as much as possible. And this concept actually was requested for a while, but now I'm feeling myself ready to film this, and we are gonna start video really soon. But before that, let me get my coffee. This is an iced coffee that I made with Turkish coffee actually, and it is really good. Okay, so I'm gonna take a sip from this and we're gonna dive into the room tour video. So I'm stepping into my room. Here is my bed, my nightstand. This is where I put my books and stationery stuff and makeup stuff. Here are my old clothes, my workspace, and I don't know what to say about this corner. I mean, I have a watch, a mirror, hello, and a giant plant. And this is another huge wardrobe that we have for some extra clothes. And here is my rack, so that's gonna be where I'm gonna start with. Behind this door, I have my clothes rack with some belts, bag, my trench coat, a French beret. Actually, here is a little DIY project with this one, because this one was black. We painted it for white. I'm not gonna go in depth of what's in these wardrobes, since we just have some quilts and extra clothes, and we have our iron, some extra cables, my workout weights, and yeah, just like that. Nothing so interesting. We have these three little mirrors that actually my mom uses a lot when you compare with me, but I like it a lot. Let's move on to this corner. This mirror we have is actually so old that you can understand it from its patterns. That's because we used to keep it for such a long time, and my parents actually doesn't use this one anymore, and I've decided to take it to my room. And I think you will guess that I painted this one again for white, as I did in this one. Like, you see the numbers. When you look like this, it's really nice. I mean, I don't mind it. So now I'm gonna mention about this clock a little bit and how it ended up looking like this. First, it has two separate parts that are not the whole thing. We made it later, but putting the parts together, I mean, the fabric here, my sister just made this one. Let me take this clock and hopefully you will understand me better. Okay, so this is the fabric we had at home, and I pasted it here, the end of it. The pasted this here with glue and painted this part, one second, like around this part. But before that, this clock used to have a big plastic thing around this. I hope you get what I mean. And it was looking so fancy, so I cut it off like this, and to to hide the mess I decided to use this fabric actually, but I'm so happy how it ended up matching with this color so perfect, because we never ever planned something like this. One day my sister told me that, hey Kuba, I have something I can give to you. I made this one all by myself in quarantine times and I want to give it to you, and I think it's gonna look so nice, gonna match with the boho vibes of your room. And I was like, oh my god, I want it. Almost forgot about my coffee. It's getting so wet. Anyways, gonna talk about this plant now. As you can see, it has not only this one is actually new, the last one, but on these leaves you can see a lot of scratches and damages on this one here. That's because I got this plant from my aunt. Again, I was looking for a plant to fill this corner, so she used to keep this one outside, and she said, I can give it to you, you can own it, because they used to keep it in their garden. It has damages, but I like how it looks like when I try to take photos here. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit on my way, but I can always move it around, you know that. So, of course, there's a story behind this basket again. This is, as I said, for my aunt. Thank you, aunt. I love you. And this is for my grandma. I really try to make it cheap as much as possible, but I'm trying to make this room feel like more my place. I knew that I'm not gonna go for a plastic standard pot like this one. Yeah, I think it matches with the vibes of my room. Yep, we have some roots here as well, but it is totally okay. Here is my nightstand. I like it a lot. The thing is that this is so useful, and as you can guess, very aesthetic at the same time, with my decors and all that stuff, and of course the style of this nightstand. And I'm so grateful that we were able to find this one for such an affordable price. Let's start at the bottom. As a decor, I have a book over there and a coffee cup for my coffee cup collection, the Alice. In this drawer, let's see what we have. In this drawer, I have the current book that I read, Steve Jobs' biography, and I really enjoy this one and highly recommend. Anyways, here I have my hair clips, chargers and stuff, some cables, my contact lenses, glasses, sun creams, other hand creams, lip balms. I had braces, I think 2 years ago, and I'm still continuing with my treatments. And right now I'm using palette expanders. I use this one every night, and that's why I keep this here to not ever forget about it. I know, not so aesthetic, but anyways, this is temporary. Another plant, I think this is called şeflera. In Turkish we say just şeflera. Another quick DIY project. I used the same fabric that I've used in the clock, and also added these ropes. So it's the final look. As a decor, I have a seashell and a small candle over here. Another thing that I want to mention that is in my room, you can't see it right now, but let me put this back here. Under this carpet, guess what I have? I have my fitness mat. Actually, this plant had a leaf right here. Every time I tried to take it off like that, it was always on my way. So I decided to cut that one leaf off from there, and instead of throwing it away, I put that up here as a decor. Before I forget, I also want to show you my lamp. I think this is the most successful DIY project of mine. We used some ropes, these beige ropes, and I made this, oops, here's my hands. I made these tassels thanks to Pinterest and another fabric here in pink color. Okay, so this is my bed. As you can see, I've done everything I can do to make it look like natural colors. I've had a hard time trying to pick up a color because I was always looking for such a pastel pink color, really light pink color, but I ended up in this color. I'm happy with this one too. I renewed the headboards. We use things like this. I don't know what it is called. Use this fabric. This has two sides, two different colors, and this one is another shade of beige, and I think it looks matchy with this color. Gonna continue with mentioning this top area. This is gonna be temporary, that's for sure. So I want to get a plant for that space, and I have two books as a decor and my frame, a postcard from Paris. I think you can see these painting details. This was in a dark yellow color. Let's open it. On the top I have some makeup stuff, some notebooks. In this second shelf I have a pen holder. Yes, this is not a coffee cup anymore. This is a pen holder. I have my book collection, the books that I read before, and some other books, my English studying books and my workbooks, a box that I don't use anymore. This is on sale. I'm not gonna go in depth of what's in this. It has, gifts, items that are on sale, and some personal stuff. Alrighty, and this one is a place for storing things like my postcard collection in this one, coffee cup collection, and some extra folders here, as well as my old journal. Let's open the closets. I use that perfume that I have. My golden looks so good in this place. And here I have an affirmation that says I am beautiful, confident. A couple of books here as a decor, perfume. I have my underwear. I have nail polish collection, other creams. This is another decor. I have my socks in this basket. I decided to put this bag there. I just thought it's gonna look good in this shelf. And these clothes in a color order, so aesthetically pleasing for the eye. I have my pants and skirts and extra pants. This is another hair clip. Opening the second section, which has my winter clothes such as sweaters, cardigans. I use this glass as a decor. As you can see, it's actually at the same time so useful because I can hang my necklaces. We have another drawer here that I keep my touch stuff. This is the general look of my workspace. I don't have to bring flowers all the time. It's just because it is summer. Sometimes we take a road trip with fam and we collect just a little bit of flowers. This is my lucky bamboo. I have my notebooks. For my photo wall, I've used some picture that I had before, got some extra photos from Pinterest like this one. I have some quotes here and here. This one says live free. Also added some Amsterdam photos. Yeah, this is the general overlook to my workspace. Okay, let's go into the first drawer. I kept it very simple. This is my pencil case that I use all the time, and this is my journal. Lastly, this one to light the candles. So let's do that, shall we? So I tried to show you everything as much as possible in my room, and I hope you liked it, and I hope you got some ideas, inspiration, and please let me know if you ever want to see in depth of how I style things like my closet or my workspace. I would love to make another video about that. And thanks so much for watching. Now I am gonna finish my coffee. Can't wait to see you in my future video.